I love DCA bots. They are really a great opportunity to make passive income while we sleep, while we travel, or while we just enjoy our time with our friends and family. And one DCA bot which is highly promoted and also popular in my community is Eazybot. And Eazybot really looks promising. They are on the market since more than 600 days, and here you can find a nice graphic how the investment has developed since the start of Eazybot and how the profits have been changing over the time, what the best performing coins have been, and also how this changed over time. All the accounts which you can find here have been deposited with $1,000, so those results are based on that. So you can see within those 652 days, to be more precisely, we could have made with the Lana USDT DCA bot more than $1,284. And also with Aave, Uni, and Link, it would be more than $1,000, which means that we would have doubled our initial investment. Some trading pairs, however, as always, have not performed that well, such as Tron USDT, which only made around $316. But that's always the case, right? Some coins perform better, some less. And at the end, especially with those kind of DCA bots who are not only buying but also selling our token automatically, we should aim for token with high volatility. But even people love this bot so much, and even though I really started using Eazybot just right after the launch, I still decided to test other DCA bots. And in this video, I will show you the results, which will actually shock you. So definitely stay till the end of this video. But let's dig a little deeper into Eazybot. Eazybot is not just a plain DCA grid bot, which means after a specific percentage, it will buy more tokens. And once it reaches the take profit, it will just sell whatever percentage we have set. It's a little more advanced. It has a team behind who are also regularly adjusting the strategy. It also will not just simple buy new tokens when the price falls, but it always will wait for a small retracement so that Eazybot actually knows that that the current downtrend ended, which means that they buy the token at a really low price before the chart goes up again. And vice versa, it applies the same when they are selling the tokens at a good price. They will not just sell the token whenever the price increases or wait for a specific percentage, but it will also always wait for a small retracement so that they can increase the probability that they sold the token at a really good high price in case there's a huge bull run and the price are skyrocketing, that Eazybot is still taking those huge jumps with it. So that we make more profit, right? This sounds really great. And for my test, I set up 6 new Eazybots with Solana USDT, Algo, Filecoin, Matic, Link, and Uniswap. All started at the same time, more or less at the same minute. Of course, few minutes are in between, and all have been assigned $1,000. And as you can see, here's my profit. Those profits have been made within 55 days. And as you can see, some tokens, some pairs have been performing better rather than others, while Algo not even made me $80 in profit, which means less than 8%. Uniswap performed pretty well, 17% profit in less than 2 months. That's really great, especially considering the result and the profits we can get with ETFs. And don't forget, this is all completely passive. We just have to set it up once and then we can actually set it and forget it, right? So it's really nice and sweet. To make it easier for you, I already added all the prices here in this Excel sheet. And if you see a slight difference in what you have seen on my dashboard and here in the Excel sheet, it is because I already added those prices right before the video so that I'm actually prepared. And when we have all these profits, I also made an average profit per bot, which is 11.45% in those 55 days, or a daily average of 0.21%. Not bad for a complete passive income, right? But now let's have a look at the other DCA bots. There are 2 more DCA bots or 2 more DCA strategies which I have tested on another platform. And they also have been set up at the same time. at the same date so that they do have the same starting point, the same entry price, so that we can actually make those numbers comparable. I have set up much more bots than which I will show you in this video, because on the other platform, which is Pionex, I can have much more coins and tokens or trading pairs rather than Eazybot, so I can diversify much more. I'm just much more flexible. So you can see on Pionex we have so many trading pairs available, even meme coins with Shiba Inu, Doge, Bonk, Pepe, Flocky, Meme, endless opportunities. And we can even choose trading pairs which are not based on USDT, but for example, based on Bitcoin, like Ethereum Bitcoin, which we also have with Eazybot. And we also have Doge Bitcoin, Solana Bitcoin, and many, many more. You can see the list is long. We even have trading opportunities with Ethereum as a base, so we can actually multiply our Ethereum. Same goes with USDC, though we don't have much opportunities here, BNB, and that's it. But definitely much, much more options than Eazybot. Another advantage from Pionex over Eazybot is that depending on the trading pair and depending on the strategy you choose, you can sometimes invest with as little as $3, $4, $5. So if you even just have $5, you can set up a trading bot and start investing. Of course, it won't make a huge difference in your life, but it's important to start with the habit of investing and to just make real life experiences and to see that it's actually working. While with Eazybot, depending on which exchange we are using with Eazybot, our minimum investment is 600 on Binance or 300, for example, on KuCoin. However, depending on the strategy and the token pair you choose, again, Pionex doesn't always start with $4. Some strategies which I implemented had a minimum investment of $350 and some even more than $1,000. So it really changes, and it also changes depending on how the market is going and how the market price is currently. But now let's check some results. Let's start with Solana. Solana made us a profit of $140 or 14%. I have set up a Solana also with $1,000 in a DCA trailing mode, and this made me $82 of profit as of now, or around 8.3%. So it's less than Eazybot. My second strategy with Solana is a normal DCA bot, so without trailing. They are all again set up at the same time, and this normal Solana DCA bot made me a profit of $148. So more or less around the same as Eazybot, but it doesn't make me 14% of profit, but 29 or almost 30% profit, because this Solana bot on Pionex has only been topped up with 500 USDT and not 1,000. So it performed much better than Eazybot. The next one is Algo. Algo made us on Eazybot around $80 profit, 8%, and on Pionex, so on Eazybot we had 8% profit with Algo pair. With my Pionex DCA trailing bot, however, we made only 4.74% profit. The normal Pionex DCA, however, made much more profit than Eazybot. It made a whooping 33% profit within less than 2 months. Remember, we had set up all the bots 55 days ago. To speed things up a little, let's check Filecoin again. On Eazybot, it made me around 13% profit. My Filecoin trailing bot made more or less the same with 12.28%. But the normal DCA bot made more than 46%. Awesome. And more than 3 times of what Eazybot made. The next on our list was Matic. So let's jump to Matic. On Eazybot, we made 1.5%. My trailing bot made 4.5%. And my Pionex DCA bot made 24%. So again here, the trailing bot performed a little worse than Eazybot, but my normal DCA bot just outperformed Eazybot by far. Next one is Link. On Eazybot, we had 8.6%. My trailing mode DCA bot made 5.6% profit. And my DCA Link bot, you guessed it, outperformed Eazybot and made 28.8% on profit. In just less than 2 months again. It's just crazy. Now let's have a look, last thing, on Uniswap. And Uniswap was the best performing bot here on Eazybot, which made more than 17%. With my trailing bot on Pionex, it made around 11%. And my DCA bot outperformed Eazybot again. Write me down below in the comments, what do you think, how much profit I made with Uniswap and my Pionex DCA bot? Did you send me your suggestion? So let me unveil the magic number, which is an amazing 62.22% profit in 55 freaking days only. It's amazing and definitely so much more than just 17.1% on Eazybot, right? I summarized for you all the numbers over here again. They might be a little different from what you have seen on my screens. Keep in mind, those numbers are just like maybe an hour ago in order to prepare this video. Now we can actually summarize and saying, okay, my Pionex trading strategy was the worst. It just has on average 7.67% profit. After this, it comes Eazybot, and then my Pionex DCA outperformed by far. But wait a minute, that's not the entire truth, as the numbers are not that accurate yet to actually compare them. Well, if we check, for example, my Uniswap trades, you will see that Pionex already includes all the buying and selling fees, while with Eazybot, it's not the case. Those trading fees will still be deducted from your exchange, whether it's Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, or whatever. So this is something which we need to add when we want to make it comparable. Okay. I'll get you. Usually the trading fees, they are just not a huge sum and are almost neglectable. But let's go further, as there are other costs involved which we also need to consider. While Pionex is an exchange and the bot is totally free to use, with Eazybot we need to buy some so-called packages so that you can actually use Eazybot for a duration of a year. And those prices start with a starter package from $100 and can go up to 1,095 USD, depending on how many bots you want, how many exchanges you want to connect, and more. And of course, it is always recommended to use as many exchanges as possible, especially if you have a higher amount of investment. So this is the second thing which we need to consider when we are comparing those numbers. The trading fee and the package fee are not yet considered in the Eazybot performance. But that's still not all, because not only is Eazybot charging a starter package or package fee, but also they do charge a software service fee, and the amount varies from trade to trade, as it just applies on the closing trade only, and there it is a small percentage of 0.4% or 0.2%. At this point, it's a little difficult to tell you how much it actually is when it comes to your profit, or how much does the service fee take from your profit, because it's actually based on the amount of the closing trade. So if you are having and selling the closing trade for $100 with Eazybot starter package, you would have just 40 cents service fees, and with the VIP package would be 20 cents off. However, if you're interested that we are breaking it down and how much on average those software service fees mean when it comes to your profits, drop me down below a comment that you would love to see it. If there is enough of interest, I'll definitely do an update video on this, and we will have a look at different trading sessions from Eazybot and how much they actually deduct, so that we can come to a conclusion on how much on average it might be and how much percentage from the actual profit might be, so that you can somehow calculate it a little better. But for the purpose of this video, we will just mention that it is excluding the SSF, the software service fee. Okay, after seeing those numbers now, and after we deducted all those 3 additional fees, you might say, okay, Eazybot and the Pionex trading bot might have the same profit roundabout. Maybe Eazybot is still better, who knows? It has too many factors to decide it now, but we won't even need to consider those fees, because there's something else which makes those numbers still not comparable. And this is a huge one. By the way, if you have any friends want to start with Eazybot, who are considering Eazybot, who are just interested in investing and making some passive income and who might be interested in seeing these videos, it would mean the world to me if you share this video with your friends before they start investing with Eazybot, or even if they are already invested in Eazybot, so you can actually help them to make the best and informed decision for their investments. And of course, you would support my channel, and this of course appreciate my efforts I put in this video and in actually comparing those numbers for you. Okay, the next point why the numbers are not comparable is big, and this is making a huge difference in the numbers, and this is actually the realized profit versus our current balance, which actually means, for example, with Solana, they are showing us a profit of $140, which is realized. However, if we are seeing how much USDT we have available, it is just 1,027, so only just $27 more than our initial investment. And this is because the rest of the money is actually currently in Solana and has a floating loss. So actually, we only made, as of now, $27 of real profit. In case we would need to stop the bots right now because we need the money for something else or whatever, we would just have $27, 2.7% of real profit in those days. With Algo, it looks even completely different. While we made almost 8% realized profit, we actually only have $934 available, which is less than our initial invested $1,000. So we even have here a floating loss of $66 or 6.6%. With Filecoin, it's similar. Instead of $131 profit, we only have a real profit of $18 or 1.8%. Matic, instead of $81 profit, we have a profit of $45. Link is similar to Algo. Instead of $86 profit, we have a floating loss of $59. And with Uniswap, our best performing pair here, it's not $173 profit, but just 17 real profit. And I added those numbers here for you in the Excel sheet again so that you can compare it. Feel free to stop the video to actually analyze. And of course, those numbers are for the floating profit now or floating loss. Of course, if we do not stop the bots right now, but we have more time and just waiting until it's in profit again or until it's closed the trade, of course, performing much better and will be probably back to 12, maybe even 13, 14, 15%. This is the current real numbers after 5 days and the profit we have been making. Or in case of Eazybot, actually a floating loss. And considering that those 3 fees, like trading, package, and service fee, is still not considered, our loss would actually even more. But how was it with Pionex? Let's jump right back there and I'll just show you on Uniswap how it actually looks to avoid to make the video. It already is much longer than I expected it to be. So with Uniswap, we mentioned in our Excel sheet, actually initially like 1 hour ago, that it has made 57.47% on profit. Now it is actually already on 61.61%. So it already increased a lot, right? And these numbers here, which you can find in Pionex DCA or in the Pionex trailing column, are actually already our final numbers, including any floating profits or floating losses. Let me show it to you here. See, just as we talk, we do have a total profit even of 61.87 instead of 0.61. But whatever it is, it will change all the time because these are the real-time numbers, including the floating profits or losses. So you can see here in the arbitrage profit, it's saying that we actually made a realized profit of $305 or 61.03%. However, we have here an unrealized profit, which was like almost $9, but they just closed the trade. So this is really a live video. Yeah, there's no or almost no unrealized profit anymore. But you'll find here in the arbitrage profit always the realized profit. You have here always the unrealized profit and also the arbitrage or total APR, how much percent they actually make a year according to the current performance. And the number above is always the realized APR and the number below is the APR, which is unrealized, including floating losses or profits. And the number over here, which we also added in the column, are including all floating losses and floating profits. So with that being said, you are now actually able to compare those numbers which you see on the screen properly and take your own decision based on that. Of course, you will find the link to those Eazybot performance website as well as to Pionex down below in the description. And I would love to know, what do you think is the best? Would you go with Pionex or Eazybot? Please do consider that this is my Pionex DCA strategy and my Pionex trading strategy. But Pionex has a lot of other strategies where you just simply can copy them, or you can create your very own as well. I will keep all three, because even though you think the number speaks for themselves now, if we compare, of course, the Eazybot floating with the Pionex strategies, I still think Eazybot has a reason for being existent and it does perform well in the bear market, while Pionex I haven't tested in the bear market now. My normal Pionex DCA bot strategy, however, has been created similar to the Eazybot strategy, but of course it's not identical. So I will stay with all the three, I will keep comparing them, and I will keep you posted on my YouTube channel so you are informed whenever one strategy is performing better than the other, because it can definitely change when the market situation changes. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will also share the results of those trading strategies, maybe on a weekly basis on my Telegram channel. So if you are not part of my Telegram group yet, link in the description. It's free to join. And even though you think, but the Pionex DCA is performing totally, completely, and almost 5 times better than the trading strategy, you are not completely right. In this comparison, I have only shown you 6 token pairs, trading pairs, which I compared. However, with Pionex, I have set up much more bots because they allow me much more bots rather than Eazybot. And among others, I started a Celestia USDT bot. And with TIA, as you can see, the $1,000 bot, which is actually my trading bot, made a profit of 8.89% as of now. My normal TIA DCA bot, however, which has the $500 invested, made so far a floating loss of more than 6%. So you see, it's not that clear at all. And there are a few other token trading pairs as well, where the trading has been performing better than the normal DCA on Pionex. But overall the bots which I have invested so far, yes, the normal Pionex DCA bot did perform better than the trading bot. But it's not a one solution fits all. And by the way, Pionex is a centralized exchange, which means that even though you have access to your exchange, you do not really own the cryptos, because you are trusting your cryptos to someone else, to a single person, to a single company. Same actually applies to Eazybot. So at the end, same applies also if you're using Eazybot with Binance, Eazybot with KuCoin or whatever. So I highly recommend you, for all the cryptos and tokens which you do not need for using with bots or for trading, to keep them secure, safe, custodial in a hardware wallet, which, for example, could be the Dcent wallet, who are kind enough to sponsor this part of the video. The Dcent wallet is a cold storage, self-custodial hardware wallet, and the great thing here is it is not like an exchange stored somewhere else, or like a hot wallet always connected with the internet, and this makes it actually much more likely that you will get hacked. But those devices are not always connected with the internet, and not only this, in order to do any transactions, we would need to confirm the transaction with our fingerprint. And yes, you can add more than one fingerprint. You also have a nice external screen so you can see all the details of the transaction before you actually confirm it. The wallet is super beginner friendly and easy to navigate around with those 4 buttons. And it also comes with a bunch of security features. Among others, we do have a secure element chip inside this Dcent wallet. due to this is unfortunately closed sourced, but a big advantage, with this single hardware wallet, you could create more than 80 wallet addresses, and this keep your funds safe and secure, diversifying your funds or diversifying the wallets depending on what you actually do with the cryptos. For example, you could use one wallet to connect with the smart contracts, one wallet to hodl, one wallet for specific projects, whatever you like and however you want it. And not only this, the Dcent wallet is supporting the passphrase, which is a really important thing for me. And even though more and more hardware wallets supporting the passphrase, still by far it's not all. And the passphrase is actually a 25th hidden word which we add to your seed phrase to make a hidden wallet. And this 25th word is case sensitive and can be anything you want to, not only small or big letters, also numbers and special characters, and it's not bound to any dictionary as the normal seed phrase words. So this makes it almost impossible that your seed phrase ever get revealed if you're storing your seed phrase securely, of course. If you're interested in storing your crypto securely, feel free to use the link down below in the description. It will give you $30 off this Dcent wallet, or if you even buy a pack of 2, it will give you $99 discount. If you have any more questions, drop me a comment, and apart from that, see you in my next video.